to basically accuse the sitting president of taking direct aim at black voting rights, when all the president really wants to do is make sure that there's integrity in the election. I thought so what the Democrats wanted was election integrity. And he said he wanted to go after the filibuster and nuke that too.
First of all, I'm utterly confused. I thought people weren't allowed to have funerals. And I thought there was a case brought to the Supreme Court where churches aren't allowed to have more than 10 people in one of these states, but casinos could have 50. And John Roberts and the liberals in the court said, no, we're not taking up that case. So there are funerals and then there are funerals, I guess. Look, Barack Obama is a pathological liar. They're trying to set the stage, if it's a close election in one or two battleground states, that it's systemic racism. They've been laying this foundation for months and months and months. No, every vote doesn't count. Every legal vote counts, and that's the point. And when you're asking somebody for ID, it's not a big deal, because somebody needed ID to get into that church and to attend that service. We need ID all over the country for 1,000 different reasons. And so what? You have to actually vote. Now, my problem is this. They're talking about, or the president even raised the possibility, well, maybe we have to put the vote off a little bit. He's trying to poke them in the eye and so forth. I have a legitimate question, I think. If Joe Biden is going to hide in the basement, and if it's good enough for him, then how the hell are we supposed to vote on Election Day? Shouldn't we all be hiding in the basement? And we all know that the mail-in vote won't work. There have been studies. CBS recently did something that showed it. We're going to rely on the post office? No. Whatever the Democrats want, it's because they're corrupt. They are tearing down and burning down every institutional aspect of this society, every check and balance of this society. And remember, they wanted to get rid of the Electoral College, too. So that's right. I would say this to Barack Obama. You're one of the great reasons in this country where there is a huge racial divide. And you could have been a great leader. You could have been a great leader of the American people of all races. But you couldn't put aside your community activism. I would just say this. You're a pathological liar. Let Joe Biden run his own race. You're not going to carry him across the finish line anyway.